What's up, guys? Time Jump here, back with another video. And today we'll be talking about a subject that has been pretty much neglected by me. I knew I said I was going to be doing this quite a while back, so I'm going to be doing this now. And this is me talking about Avengers Mightiest Heroes and what I thought about it, and as a series as a whole, and positive things and negative things that I thought about the show, and what could have been done to save it. So first off, let's go ahead and talk about the show as an entirety. The show as an entirety is very good. It's probably one of the probably the best animated series to come out of Marvel, period. Like, it's one of the best. It's pretty much spot on, perfect in my opinion. It does a lot of things right. I wouldn't say everything, but does a lot of things right. They got the characterizations all perfect. The animation was good. It's a little cartoony, but we'll get into that later. But everything, the voice actors, everything, pretty much everything with that was spot on. Not only that, it opened up the universe more, which was in season 2, and I just liked how all the storylines went with each character that they're introducing, and then once they got into further in season 1 and 2, how they expanded upon more of the traditional and classic tales that the Avengers are known for. This show was amazing. I loved every episode except for the last one, which I will get into as well. But every episode in this was spot on. All the storylines that were in it were fantastic and stuff like that. Not all of the storylines were exact carbon copies of what we saw in the comics, but they were close enough to know that, hey, this was, like say for instance, this was secret. Oh, that was Secret Invasion, or that was the Kree Skrull War. The pretty much stuff like that. That kept the peak of the interest of longtime Marvel fans and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, I recognize the storyline and blah blah blah. There's a few tweaks here and there, so that it would more fit a young adult or young audience and stuff like that. But it was still good enough that it kept a lot of older viewers entertained and interested, because they knew where that source was coming from, the source material. I really enjoyed this series. Really enjoyed it. As a matter of fact, I have the entire series on DVD. It's sitting there with along with the Young Justice and the original X-Men series and Justice League and all these other animated series that I have on DVD. It was fantastic. The art was a little bit cartoony compared to Young Justice, which was also airing at the time. In my opinion, Young Justice had the better artwork. It seemed more, it had a more serious, more darker tone to it, more realistic. This seemed kind of a little more kid-friendly type of animation style, but honestly, it doesn't. It actually fits more into the animation style and the Avengers type of thing. In my opinion, I actually like the way they were drawn, and the animation in it. A lot of the voice actors I really liked. Captain America's voice actor was awesome. I mean, when he gave a speech, it just sounded like, oh man, that's inspiring speech. Oh man, it just makes me pumped up just to hear it again. Man, it was awesome. A lot of the other voice actors were really good. I like Black Panther's voice actor. It was really good. It sort of gave that sort of cross between Batman and Mr. Fantastic type of thing, where he knew what he was talking about scientifically and stuff like that, but he had this darker tone to him. Like he was kind of like, he even got the eye squint like Batman does. So it was really neat to see that Black Panther as a character and see that. Iron Man's voice. Well, see, here's the thing with Iron Man's voice. Iron Man's voice was pretty much off the success of Iron Man 1 and 2, and they wanted to get a voice actor that sounded a lot like Robert Downey Jr. And this sounds sort of like him, which I don't blame him for doing, but a lot of people didn't really like it. I didn't care either way, but it does sort of fit here, and it does sort of grow on you. A lot of the stories were awesome. Like I said, the Secret Invasion storyline was awesome. The Kree Skrull War was really good. Actually, it wasn't really a war. It was sort of like they mentioned it, and the Avengers were sort of caught in between fighting both the Kree and the Skrull, but we never actually see the Skrull and the Kree fight. So that was sort of a letdown, but it was still pretty good. Excuse me. We see a lot of major villains in this one, a lot of big time villains in this one, including Ultron, Baron Zemo and his Masters of Evil, Loki, of course, Doctor Doom. That was so awesome. The Doctor Doom one, the first appearance on the show of Doctor Doom was awesome, and it just goes to show you how awesome Doctor Doom really is. Let's see what else. Who else do they have? They had Abomination. They had a bunch of it. The Enchantress. Let's see what else. Oh, Kang the Conqueror. Oh, Kang. The Kang the Conqueror storyline was incredible. That's probably my favorite storyline out of the entire series, was the one with Kang the Conqueror. His first encounter with the Avengers. That I believe it was a 3-part episode. And that one was awesome. Completely was like, dude, Kang's awesome. Negative things about this series. Like I said, the animation wasn't what I wanted it to be, but it was okay. That's kind of sort of nitpicking. Like I said, some of the voice actors were questionable. Like Tony Stark Iron Man one was kind of like, they're going for the movie one, but that's fine. The biggest letdown for me, though, was the last episode. And the last episode, they fought Galactus, and the episode seemed pretty rushed. They seemed to solve the Galactus issue with relatively minor ease as compared to all the rest of the other stuff that they had. But granted, they probably found out by then that they were not coming back for a third season, and it says, well, we're gonna do this last one as a last hurrah, and a farewell to all of our fans and stuff like that, all of our loyal fans, and that was what we got. Fortunately, we didn't get any Silver Surfer either, which was a big negative on that. But the series as a whole is incredible. What could have been done to save the series? I think what could have been done to save the series as a whole, and maybe got a season 3, hopefully eventually a season 4. I think what could have been done was that the executives over at Marvel would have saw that and said, this show's a success. We're gonna give it another go and stuff like that, and this is our brand and stuff like that. This is our Avengers that we want out. But unfortunately, with the success of Ultimate Spider-Man and stuff like that, that's the direction they wanted to go. That's unfortunate, because this show would have been considered one of the season 3 and 4, I'm sure they could have gone a lot of places, like, you know, like space and stuff like that, deep space, like with fighting the Infinity Gauntlet with Thanos. You know, they could have gone the Age of Ultron type of stuff, Civil War. They could have done a lot of storylines. You know, could have done a crossover with the X-Men, with the Executioner song, that type of thing. There's so many different stuff they could have gone and done with this series, but unfortunately, it never happened. It never happened, and we'll never get to see that. What do I grade this as far as, like, you know, the best and worst and stuff like that? It's one of the best animated series of all time. Is it the best? It's debatable, because, you know, there's some great things about it. There's some negative things about it, but it definitely is one of the greatest of all time. So yeah, that's my take on it. I will be doing a Young Justice one, and that series as a whole as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I might be doing this right after this one, so there might be just be 2 videos up today. And yeah, I have other thoughts for more videos, more of like how I used to do with theories and stuff like that, comic theories and stuff like that. I'll do that for one of the movieverse and stuff like that, for the Marvel movieverse. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, just have fun with this video and enjoy it. Alright guys, take care.